Here's the thing about life. It cuts just like a knife. And they say, see, no, you're right. That thing about life. It cuts just like a knife. And that thing just ain't right. Ah, good old wine for breakfast. Now, I had a very interesting day yesterday. Sat back, I watched the Ravens get screwed, I watched the Lions get screwed. And what's funny is that at the beginning of when I say the beginning of the year, we're going to go all the way back to my phone. I had to pull my phone up for this one and actually go and find it. Life is quite funny this way. Me, I tried to fight the system. I actually put my money on it and lost my money. If I wasn't supposed to lose to a guy like that, that's where the liquor and the drinking and the emotion comes in. But let's get to the main point here that I want people to understand. Um, Here's the part I want people to understand more than anything in this world is that some of the things that you see that are signs that are given to you, and we're going back over 90 days. I still don't even see it yet. So I'm gonna tell you how long it's been when I find it. But goddamn, life is one big mystery. You know, it really is. And when you look at it for everything it's worth, you start to see all the cracks in the ceiling. You start to see things that people supposedly are on your side and rooting for you. They're not really rooting for you. A lot of people they hate people that's successful because they're not successful. It makes them have to look at their lives. I thought if you're successful and you share that to the world, other people, it inspire them to want to be successful. I was dead wrong. That don't inspire other people to be successful. It inspired them to look at themselves. And then they get mad because of their shortcomings and say, instead of saying, man, let's try to figure this out so that we could, do this together or come up with a way where you're in a position where I could join in and help or do anything on my own. Instead of doing that, they come with hate. They come with envy, jealousy, and try to make you fail rather than try to help you achieve. Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. I wasn't happy with what was going on involving the game itself. But I'm just saying that that sticking point alone was enough to make somebody just throw up. Well, you look at all these different situations and you start to ask yourself questions. And when you start to ask yourself questions, you kind of lose who you are. And a lot of people lose who they are because they don't get it. And they don't see that it is a major problem for some who don't understand the process of being who they are. They don't understand the decisions that are made from being who you are. They don't understand the responsibility of being who you are as a person. They let what they accomplish or what they don't accomplish dictate who they are as people. And to me, it tells another tale. It tells a tale of deception, lies, deceit. And other people spend their life trying to mask who they truly are and live in a personality that isn't themselves. I see that a lot. This is why these people don't make it or don't succeed in the realm of what other people would deem as achievable or even, sustainable. You look at what people are doing now and it's almost embarrassing. Is the perfect word for it. It's embarrassing. And because it's embarrassing, you're forced to look at something and you say, well, damn, this isn't right. And the way I look at it is either somebody's on your side or they're not. It's almost like you got to deal in absolute because the people around you are not really around you for you. They're around to see what they can get from you. I remember I had to sit and listen to a pitch from somebody and it didn't even make sense. And one thing you learn in life is that the person that you sit there and think is with you, they'll sell you out for something small. Something small. Can you believe that? You'd be like, dog, over this? This is so little. But to them, there's a lot. It's like this. You could teach somebody the same thing, right? Everything that you know. You pour everything that you know onto somebody's brain, like pouring a pitcher of water over their head. Everything you know into another person's head, and you will get it, they won't. And you wonder, like, why? This person is willing, they want to know, they want to do all these different things. Why this person can't get it? What's holding that person back? Why this person don't get it, but I do? What is the problem here? It was clear what the problem was. It was 100% clear. The problem was simple. You could take all the information, all the knowledge you know, and pour it into another human being, and that other human being would want to do something else or not understand. Everybody's brain is different. It's not the same. Their life experiences are not the same. They didn't grow up the same as you. And even if they did, everybody's brain is different. You can implant the same things in there. It is very hard to get everybody on the same page. And that is because people have a limit of capacity. It's like terabytes. If this person limit of capability of learning is at 4 terabytes and yours is at 16 terabytes, you will get it and understand it. And this guy may never get it. That's just how it is. This person might not see your vision. It might not understand your vision, even if you explain the vision. They can only see what's in front of them. They can't see 2 years down the road. They can't see where this thing could go. They can't see a future. It has to be going on in order for them to see it, and then they would want to get on board. So when you see these type of things play out, naturally you say to yourself, okay, I get what this is. Because that's the natural response. You see it and say, oh, okay, I get it now. I know what they want. You see what you guys just said right there. I went through this at that place yesterday, and we're gonna have a LeBron discussion tonight on Casino for Life, and we're gonna let some LeBron fans up. This guy said he's gonna be showing up, and he's gonna defend LeBron. And I said, all right, I'll set it up. You come on down. He's going to explain how LeBron is the best of this era, and he's better than Jordan and all that. Of course, he's 30, which I told him, I don't blame you because you're 30. You were 9 years old when LeBron came into this league, and watching him from when you were 9 all the way until you're 30 years old, you've just been knowing only LeBron. So you don't understand the game before you. So I understand you and your delusion of grandeur. But he gonna learn. He gonna learn. If he come up there tonight, he gonna learn. We gonna open that panel up, and if he want to jump himself up and into that fire, he can come right on down that line. Now, what we talked about with people reaching the level of their capabilities of learning is based on the fact that the majority of these people in the world um, have a limit of what they could just process and learn. People's IQ levels are different. Mine has always been different. The guy at the bar was like, "You're the first guy I ever heard in his life say Isaiah Thomas is the best player in the world." And I was like, "Because I'm smart." So you smarter than everybody in the world. I was like, "Well, seems like it." Well, let me shake your hand. I was like, "Let me shake yours." There you go. Glad to meet you. You see, I don't get fooled by the propaganda. Hold on. Thought I was gonna have to crack somebody's head open. Somebody coming around here on a Monday morning, get their head knocked off. Now, we often have said there have been yeah, well it takes a lot out of people when their capabilities of learning are limited. Now, when your capabilities of learning your capability of learning is compromised, you're often put in a situation where people want you to perform. And when they want you to perform, they're thinking in basis of what's beneficial to them. Most people are comfortable not having, like, not being a boss. Like they don't want any responsibility for anything. They don't